Hi everyone. So in this video, I'm just going to make a quick, simple repair to my power wheelchair. The little knob at the top of my joystick has come off. The glue's dried out over time, so it just came apart. Here I'm applying an epoxy on the underside of the knob and now pushing it into place to the part it joins onto. And then with the epoxy, it needs to sit for a day while it cures. So I've used tape as a makeshift clamp to hold it in place because I obviously can't let my wheelchair just sit for a day. Now, if you're going to use an epoxy, you need to choose one that's compatible with the material your joystick's made out of. Not all epoxies are suitable for plastic. As well, if you don't want to wait the day with tape on your joystick, you may be just as far ahead to choose something like crazy glue or a super glue that dries in 15 or 20 seconds and then let the wheelchair sit for about 5 minutes while it cures. That may prove to be far more effective than the route I went in this video. Before I applied the epoxy to the joystick, I studied how it works. And what I mean by this is the little knob joins onto the circle disc below it. Those two parts come off and could be interchanged with any number of joystick controls. Some people may not have the use of their hands and need to control the joystick a little bit different, so there's different options that would sit on the pin. So the goal was to glue the knob into place, but not make it so that it would become permanently attached to the wheelchair. When I took the knob off, I could see on the underside where the manufacturer had a few drops of glue. And so I was trying to replicate the steps that the manufacturer made. If you're going to do this to your wheelchair, you need to have confidence in what you're doing, that you're not going to be modifying the wheelchair in a way that it wasn't designed by the manufacturer. Like, for example, if someone has a deteriorating disease, they may need to change how their hand interacts with the joystick. You know, I've seen joystick attachments that are more like the shape of a hand, where the whole hand would lean forward instead of using the small of the hand between the thumb and first finger to point the joystick in whichever way that you're wanting the wheelchair to go. I hope this helps you. You know, I certainly take pride in my wheelchair. It's an extension of my body, and I want to do what I can to make it work the best for me. When the joystick fell off that little knob piece, the wheelchair came to an abrupt stop, and that little bit of a jolt hurts me in the joints because of what's wrong with my body. I'm glad to be able to put it back on myself. It's a very straightforward repair. Thank you for the time that you spent with me today. I appreciate it. Bye for now.